GlassFish 3.1 comes with a very strong developer tool story. First of all, we are bundled with Netbeans 7, and you can download it from netbeans.org. Secondly, we have an Eclipse Update Center where you can download the GlassFish plugin from Download Java, Net, GlassFish, Eclipse, Helios. Finally, Oracle OEP bundle that contains the Eclipse IDE plus WebLogic and GlassFish plugin, ADF, Oracle database is also available from the Oracle website. Netbeans and Eclipse integration with GlassFish share a lot of common features. For example, registering a local domain or remote domain for cloud development, secure domain. You can stop, debug, obviously, including remote domains. Manage servers via a nice runtime tab. Preserve session across redeployment, view local and remote files. We bundle the Java E6 documentation. You can register all type of GlassFish resources, JDBC, etc. And all IDEs provide very advanced wizards for JPA, JSF, JAX-RS, servlets, etc. You can also use Maven if you want, either with those IDEs or outside those IDEs. So it's very developer friendly and nightly build friendly. Let's start with the Netbeans 7 integration. So you can see in the runtime tab view the GlassFish 3.1 runtime registered. You can start it from there or look at the properties, enabling commit support, HTTP monitoring, JDBC driver deployment, using the preserve session across redeployment capability of the runtime, registering a Derby server. All those properties can be set from the IDE itself. So let's look at the pop-up menu. You can start from there if you want the server. So let's go and start it. And in a few seconds, the server will be up and running and the runtime tab view will be displayed. You can view the list of deployed apps, the list of JDBC resources deployed on the runtime server. And from there, you can also edit some properties. Let's move to the project view. Here we have a simple web application. So from this web application project, let's look at all the wizards Netbeans is offering you as a developer. So first of all, in the web category, you can create Java E6 artifacts like JSF, JSP, servlet, filters, all E6 ready, tag libraries, etc. For JSF, you can create JSF 2.0 web pages, manage beans, faces configuration, composite components, etc. Bean validation to add validation in your business application. CDI, creating beans.xml and manage beans directly from wizard. If you scroll down now, we'll see other wizards. Persistence to create pure entity classes or entity classes from database, and from that you can create RESTful web services or JSF 2.0 pages if you want. So let's run this application from the IDE. Pop-up menu, run button. So the application will be deployed automatically and Netbeans will show the web browser immediately. So let's click on the reload button on the browser and you will see that this number is incremented by every time you click on reload. So it's the number of sessions is accessed by the client. So let's move back to the project view, open the servlet. So you can see two things. First of all, it's a E6 web servlet using annotation, no more web.xml. And we inject an EJB, which is defined in the same web application project as a servlet. So no more packaging nightmare. You can bundle your EJBs inside your web application. Let's activate this EJB by calling the business method called test EJB here. And we will just save this servlet, move back to the web viewer, and reload the application. And Netbeans has automatically redeployed this application. You can see the EJBs EJB used here. And the session has been preserved because now we access this page 4 times. Let's switch to the Eclipse integration with GlassFish. So here I see the runtime tab for the GlassFish runtime. So you can edit a few properties like preserve session, use real jar archive instead of exploded directory. Let's open the web project, view the servlet, so same as in Netbeans, inline Java EE6 documentation for all the APIs. You can also view the APIs in the Java doc tab view here. Go back to server and we will just click on the run button to start the server. Once it's started, you can view the runtime management tree where you can see all the deployed JDBC resources, for example JDBC samples, and see extra properties in the properties tab of the Eclipse IDE. Moving back to the project, we will select the project and click on the run button, which will deploy this web application to GlassFish. Eclipse will show the web page inside an internal web browser. We can reload a few times this application, and as you see, the number of sessions is incremented. Let's edit this servlet. Activate the injected EJB inside this servlet. Reload, save, reload, and you will see that the EJB has been called. So here is a few links again to remember: netbeans.org and Eclipse 3.6 update center for Eclipse if you want. So check them out.